Good morning, everyone. Welcome to my class. Today is Wednesday. This is my regular morning mobility and warm-ups class that I do every week. We are going to do lots of flexibility work, okay, a little bit of balance, dynamic stretching. So all these things that I'm doing, I usually do them for about a full 20 to 30 minutes. You can take what you like and leave out what you feel you don't need, your body doesn't need, and you can use them for ideas for your warm-up, or for even for cool down after you do a strenuous workout. You can do some of these moves that I'm doing, but personally I prefer to do them for warm-ups. Okay, so we are coming to you live on Facebook, on Instagram, and on my YouTube channel, which is Alex Fit Mommy 3. Please like and subscribe to my channel, like my videos, subscribe to my channel, and you can see a bunch of stuff on there, from cardio to strength training to step work to kickboxing, a bunch of different stuff on there. So hopefully you like my videos. Okay, we are going to get started now. And let me just say hi to everybody. Hi guys, thank you for coming. All right, so let's do it. I'm doing this class barefoot. A lot of times I keep my shoes on, but I didn't feel like wearing my running shoes right now because I'm going running right after this. So I'm just gonna do barefoot. I brought my sandals. Gonna do my class barefoot. So you can wear shoes or not, entirely your choice, okay? Some of the things that we're going to be doing you'll see in like a yoga type class or yoga workout. Other things you'll maybe have seen or done during a warm-up in other types of circuit training classes, or maybe if you work with a personal trainer, you've probably seen or done some of the things that I'm doing. Take your head to one side, stretch out your neck, and down, roll to the other side. So when I was working as a personal trainer, I always had my clients doing dynamic warm-ups, okay, which is basically stretching and moving through your stretches. All right, let's reach up, interlace your fingers, push the palms to the sky, and take some side bends, easy side to side. Moving side to side, pushing the hips to one direction as your torso goes to the opposite direction. So we will be doing some standing work and some floor work. Okay, we'll kind of do a combination. If you go on my YouTube channel, you'll see some routines that are entirely standing, and you'll see some routines that are completely done on the floor. So I kind of mix it up whenever I can. You're going to take your arms around, big circle. Try and keep your hip bones facing the front. So we're just working on shoulder mobility right now. Okay. Sometimes our chest muscles, our shoulder muscles get really tight, so you want to kind of stretch them out. I think maybe next time I'll do a foam rolling class, because I know I need to, I don't know about you, but I need to foam roll more often with all the movement and all the things that I do and all the injuries that I've gone through, that I've had. So I will do a foam rolling class next week. Not sure which day yet. Right now, circle both arms, big circles, opening the chest, squeezing the shoulder blades together, up and around. So I always like to start from the top of the body and then work our way down. Okay, so you're going to turn your palms over as you take your arms back. Turn your palms over, take your arms back. Do one more. And down. All right, roll the shoulders again. Roll them forward. And again, take some side bends, this time going a little bit deeper than you did the first time around. Side bend, reach, opposite side. Just going back and forth, nice and easy. Good, last one. All right, now move to the back of your space. Okay, from here you're gonna start with your feet just underneath your hip bones. All right, you're gonna come down, stretch, then put your fingers on the floor, crouch down, coming into a little crouching position. Lift your heels off the ground, round your back. Then straighten your legs and bend your knees. Hips down, round your back. One more time, stretch, and then round. Okay, from here, keep your legs straight. You can place your hands on top of your thighs, right above your knees, or if you're more flexible, you can have your hands on your ankles or your shins, or your fingers on the floor. Now I want you to pedal out your feet, bend one knee, straighten the other side. So you're lifting your heels up one at a time, okay? So again, like I said, guys, you can use any of these movements as part of your warm-up routine, okay? Or even if you're just taking a rest day and you're really sore or you're feeling really tight anywhere, you can do these movements, these exercises, okay? Okay, now bend one leg, put your fingers on the floor and twist to the opposite direction. So right now my left hand is on the floor, my left fingers are on the floor, my left knee is bent, my right leg is straight, and then I'm gonna switch, alternate sides. Okay, and switch. And switch. So I like to do these kinds of routines in the morning, because that's when my body is the stiffest. So that way I really know what I need to work on, and especially if I'm gonna do any kind of strenuous exercise later on, I like to do this as part of my warm-up. So after this, I'm gonna go pick up my son and my dog, and we're gonna go running. Open your feet wide. So I really like to warm up really well before I start running, because that way my hip flexor doesn't hurt, my back won't hurt. Okay, push your knees out gently with your elbows. Yeah, I have had several issues with my right hip flexor and my lower back. So I always like to make sure that I warm up properly. All right, open your feet wider. Shift your body side to side, going into some side lunges. And you can go as low as you can. All right, go nice and low if you can. Or if that's too much, you can stay up here and just shift your weight back and forth, okay? All right, keep going, keep shifting your weight side to side. Excuse me, I gotta move my phone, my timer out of the way because it's getting wet. All right, let's see who's on. Keep shifting side to side. Let's see. Oh, hey, Oni. Haven't seen you in a long time. Steve, thanks for coming. It's been a while since I've seen you, too. Vanessa, thank you. All right, hold on one side. So you're going to stay like this. You're going to come down. Okay, all the way if you can. And then straighten the legs. Then shift to the other side, all the way down. Straight legs. Shift. This time, see if you can do it with no hands. So hands off the floor. So ideally you would want your heel touching the ground. Obviously mine is not. So my ankle mobility is not there yet. Shift to the other side. Try not to fall. Balance. Go the other side. If you have shoes on, it's probably going to be a little bit easier to balance. Your feet don't have to work so hard. Shift. All right, Center. Bring your feet in a little bit closer together. We're gonna go into our sumo squat or our malasana squat. So those of you that do yoga, you'll be familiar with this. Okay, I call it a sumo squat, but in yoga it's a malasana squat. Go ahead and gently press your knees out with your elbows. Okay, you can have your hands in prayer or any position that's comfortable. Feel free to move just a little bit side to side, so you're kind of turning one knee in as you press the opposite knee out. So just work within your comfort zone. Okay, make sure you're not hurting yourself. Now straighten your legs. Go into that stretch again. Hamstring stretch. Walk your hands forward to plank. Okay, so now we're in plank position. Hold it nice and strong. Take a step forward with your right foot, or with either foot, doesn't really matter. Put your back knee down. So we're gonna put our back knee down for the first round. Okay, and then we'll keep the knee off the floor. So we're gonna twist, reach up, twist to the opposite direction. Hand down, you're going to lift up and you're going to lean back and twist towards your front leg. Okay, and then hand down. Shift your weight back, straighten your front leg. So we're doing a little sequence here. Okay, now come on to hands and knees. Round and arch your back before we do the other side. Round and arch your back. So this is a really good thing to do to warm up your back, warm up your spine. All right, in yoga we call it cat-cow. I don't know what else you would call it. Rounding and arching on all fours, I don't know. All right, you call it whatever you want. Step forward, other foot. Back knee is on the floor. Come down, hand comes down. You reach up, twist, look up at your hand. Then hand comes down. You twist to the opposite side. Hand comes down, then you lift all the way up. Take one hand back, opposite arm reaches up, and you lean back. Again, twisting towards your front leg. Okay, and then hands come down, you shift your weight back, you straighten your front leg. All right, now you're gonna come up, bend both knees, roll yourself up. So we're gonna do that again on both sides. Okay, so this time I'm gonna face a side angle, because I'm gonna go from one side right into my other side. Okay, you can face front and just change legs with me when I tell you to change legs. Okay, so I'm gonna start from here. I'm gonna come down to the floor. I'm gonna inchworm out, so I'm gonna walk my hands forward, feet go back. I'm in a plank position. I'm gonna step forward. I'm starting on my left foot, so I'm gonna step forward with my left foot. Okay, my right knee stays off the floor. I'm gonna do my twist. Then I'm gonna twist towards the front side, or the opposite side. Then I'm gonna come up, reach up with both arms, twist and lean back. Okay, my hand comes down. Now I'm gonna shift my weight back and I'm gonna straighten both legs. So just like we did on the floor, the front leg is straight. Okay, when we were on the floor, it was a modified half split like this. If you need to go back to your knee, please do so. All right, from here, I'm gonna walk and I'm going to face my other side. You can turn with me like that or just change legs. So make sure your other leg now is in front, okay? Twist towards your front leg. And then twist towards your back leg. Okay, and then come all the way up. Reach up and lean back. Then face your front leg, hands to the floor. Shift your weight back, try and straighten both legs. Make sure both feet are flat on the ground, so you can step in a little bit closer if you need to. All right, I'm gonna go through it one more time. I'm gonna go faster. So again, I'm gonna walk to my other side. Front knee is bent, I'm gonna twist. Twist to the opposite direction. Hand down, both arms up. Reach up, lean back. Face my leg, come down, shift my weight back, straighten both legs. Both heels are on the floor. Okay, walking to my other side for the last round. Lunge, runner's lunge, twist towards your front leg. Twist to the opposite direction. Hands down, both arms up. Reach up and lean back. Both arms up, hands down. Shift your weight back, straighten both legs. So this is kind of like a pyramid pose in yoga. All right, face the front again, open the feet wide. Bring them in a little bit closer. We're gonna go back to that Malasana squat or sumo squat. Okay, so you're here, gently pressing your knees out with your elbows. Let's go into a twist. Reach up with one hand, look up, and change. And change. So just twisting back and forth. One more each side. All right, slowly straighten the legs, bring the feet together, roll yourself up. All right, good work, guys. Excuse me, I gotta wipe my sweat. So I just sweat all the time, like for anything. So if you're not sweating, that's okay. My son's always like, I'm not sweating. Yeah, well, first of all, he does everything wrong, so. And then he does everything wrong, and then he gets mad when I try to correct him. So you'll see that on my YouTube videos too. All right, hold here. Now hinge forward like you're doing like a dancer's pose. Then stand up. Okay, bring that same foot down, heel down, toes up, lean forward. Okay, bend your knees, feet together, roll up. Same thing on the other side. So we're gonna go into a quad stretch. Reach up with your opposite arm, balance. Hinge forward. Hold your balance. Then stand up. Straighten your leg, heel down, toes up. Reach for your ankle or your toes, whatever feels better for you. Okay, now we're going to add to that. So we're going to do a hip circle. Okay, so starting on your first leg that you did, hip circle around. Okay, again, hip circle, big hip circle. One more time. Now you're going to grab your foot in the back, reach your arm up, hinge forward. Good, stand up, heel down, reach for your toes or your ankle. Okay, coming up, other side. So I think I did 4 hip circles. Circle the hip around, circle around, stand up nice and straight. Focus your gaze on one spot out in front of you so you don't fall over. And then go into quad stretch, reaching up with your opposite arm, hinging forward from your hips. Balance, tighten your core. So not like that. Try not to fall. Okay, stand up, heels down, toes up, and reach for your toes or your ankle. All right, bend your knees, roll yourself up. So from here, we're gonna go into another balance pose. Okay, you're gonna bring your one knee up, arms to the sky. Now push your foot towards the back of the room and hinge forward. Okay, come up, knee lift, and hinge. We're gonna add a hip circle to that. So you're gonna come up, circle around, and then take it back. So try to keep your knee up as much as you can. So you're here, circle, keep your knee lifted, just circle the hip, and hinge, and stand. Okay, if you want, you can put your hands on your hips. Circle around, keep your knee lifted as you hinge and you kick. Okay, try that again. So be careful not to let your knee just fall down like that. Okay, so here to there. You want to really lift high, lift your foot, and then take it back. All right, so almost like you're lifting your leg over something. So that will really get your hip to move in its full circular motion. Okay, let's try the other side. Same thing. Hands on your hips or reaching your arms to the sky. Either way, whatever works for you. Lift. Oh, so first this one. Lift and hinge. Okay, just to balance. Lift the knee. Hinge forward. So you're going from like a standing single leg mountain pose into a warrior 3. Okay, for my yogis. Or you're just going from a standing knee lift into a hip hinge. All right, hands down, reset, shake out your legs. Keep your arms up if you like, or just keep your hands on your hips. So remember, circle your leg, try to keep your knee lifted and lift your foot. So you're lifting your leg around something. And then you hinge. Okay, so from the side, should look something like this. Go slow, don't rush. Stand. Okay, if you're doing it with your arms up, same kind of thing. Circle, hinge. Okay, one more time on your own. So you can also do that on the floor too, which if we have time, I'll show you. All right, speaking of floor, now we are going down to the ground. Come down to the ground on your hands and knees. Let's see, I want to make sure that we stay on time. All right, hands and knees, you're going to round and arch your back again. Now we're going to go into our thread the needle, okay? Or you're going to just take your arm through the space between your hand and your knee. So you're going to go here. You're going to go all the way. I want you to twist all the way as much as you can. So looking up, reaching up with your opposite arm. Then take your hand behind your back. Then reach up, hand down, push off the floor, come up. We're not going to hold it very long. Twist as far as you can, looking up, reaching up with your opposite arm, hand behind your back. Then reach up, hand comes down, push off the floor, lift up. All right, I'm going to show you from the side. So it is like a variation of a thread the needle, okay? But now we're twisting further, we're looking up, reach up, hand behind your back, reach up, hand comes down, lift, other side. Twist all the way, hand behind your back, reach up, hand down, come on up. All right, from here, come down to your knees, take your hands behind your back. See if you can get into reverse prayer position with your hands. So from the back, it would look something like this. Okay, if you're not able to do that, you can grab opposite elbows, like that. Okay. Press your palms together. So those of you that can get into the reverse prayer position, press your palms together Just hang out here for a little bit. Okay, and then release your hands, roll your shoulders, shake out your hands. Now you're gonna bring it here in prayer. Okay, take your hands out. Try to keep your palms facing each other. And then bring them back in. Bring them out. And in. Okay, and then relax down. Now we're gonna go extension. Okay, external rotation of the shoulders. And then back in. Try to keep your elbows close to your body. Elbows close, open up, bring it together. So really just working on external rotation. All right, if you want to work on your rotator cuff muscles more, your shoulder, the little muscles on the inside of your shoulders, you really should use a band with this. You would anchor a band to like a pole or a tree or something, and then you can do this kind of thing, okay? But right now, we're just working our joints with no resistance, okay? So we're just moving them. So now this way, okay, like robot arms, rotate your shoulders. Palms face front, then palms face the floor. All right, so if you have really tight shoulders or you've had shoulder injuries, these little movements are really good for you, for that, okay? All right, come down to your stomach. We're gonna do our scorpion stretch and our up dog or our cobra. Hands on the floor right next to your rib cage. Lift your chest up. Okay, decompress your shoulders, so push your shoulders down away from your ears, lift your chin, squeeze your butt muscles and pull your stomach in. Then come down. Now you're gonna take your hands out to the sides, bend one knee, lift one leg, take it all the way over, scorpion stretch. Then back to the floor. Okay, again, cobra or full up dog if you want. You can lift your thighs off the ground. Make sure you're not scrunching like this. Okay, lengthen your neck. Down. Arms out, palms down. Bend your knee, your opposite leg, make sure you change. Take it up and over, keeping your palms flat on the floor. So you're also gonna feel a little chest and shoulder stretch, guys. Okay, that's what we want. Come down. Oh, my headband came off, I just felt it. Okay, one more time each direction. So first we're going into our cobra, or straight from the side. If you want to do a full up dog, you can do that, okay? Bend one knee, take it all the way up and over. Back to center. Cobra or full up dog if you want, your choice. Down, scorpion on the other side. All right, come back up on your knees. You're gonna step forward with one foot. Okay, we're gonna go into like a pigeon pose. Outer hip stretch, piriformis stretch. Okay, or just like a, sometimes I just call it a butt stretch because you should feel this inside, the outside of your booty area. Okay, so you're here, we're gonna stay up. We're not coming down on this one. You're gonna stay up. Actually, we will come down, but we're gonna come down all together. Push your fingertips into the floor, lift up, inhale, exhale, come down. Then lift up again, breathe in, and breathe out. Breathe in, lift up, and breathe out. Try to keep your hip bones facing the ground, please. And down. Now you're gonna stay up, you're gonna reach around, reach up and around, and grab your foot from behind. So you're gonna grab your top of your foot with your hand. So I'm grabbing my right foot with my right hand, stretching my quads and my right hip flexor. push your foot into your hand, squeeze your right glute, and then relax it. You're still holding onto your foot. Now press your foot again into your hand, push your foot into your hand, press your hand into your foot, squeeze your butt. Then relax. One more time. Push, squeeze, pull, and relax, release. Okay, hand comes down. Leg goes back, coming into downward facing dog, pedaling out your feet. All right, now come down. Do the same thing on the other side. This time I'm going to show you from side angle. Okay. Turn your leg out. Bring your lower leg onto the floor. Scoot your other leg back. Try and keep your hip bones facing the ground. Okay. So we're here. Push your fingertips into the floor. Take a deep breath in. And breathe out. Come down. Push the fingers in, deep breath, lift up, and down. Up, and down. You should feel this in the outer hip. Inhale, and exhale. Now come up, stay up, reach up and around, rainbow the arm around, bend the leg, grab your foot. Now from here, pull your leg in, push your foot into your hand, squeeze your back butt cheek, and then relax. You're still holding onto the foot. Okay, push, squeeze, and press, and pull, and relax. One more time. Pull, 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 squeeze, 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 and release. Back to down dog. Okay, pedaling out the feet. From here, bend both knees, press your weight back. So you're going into like a bear pose, and then straight legs, down dog. Okay, from side angle, looks like this. Bend the knees, push the butt back, then straighten your legs. And again. Drop the knees down, press the butt back, then straighten the legs. All right, come to the knees. Have a seat on your knees, everyone. All right, we are done. I am done, you are done. Thank you for joining me, everybody. So again, like I said, this is my, my mobility and warm-up routine. Okay, usually when I do my warm-ups for my other classes, we do at least 10 minutes of the stuff that we did right now. Okay, of course, when we do yoga, you'll see a lot more of that stuff. Okay, and we'll hold the positions longer and really work using our breath. Okay, but what I did today is really good for you before workout, or those of you that work out really hard. If you run a lot, if you lift a lot of heavy weights and you're really tight all the time, you can do this type of routine after. Okay, or like I said, you can do it on your rest days. Okay, if you're really sore or tight, it's a good thing to do. So get some ideas from me. If you're a trainer, you want to give me a, you know, if you want to let me know how you felt about it, or if you have other ideas for me, please share them. Okay, don't forget to check me out on YouTube. It's Alex Fit Mommy 3. Okay, so hopefully I'll see you guys next time. I will be back hopefully tomorrow night. I don't remember what I'm doing. I think I'm doing just all dumbbell strength work. Okay, thanks everyone. If you want to leave me a tip or donation, I'd really appreciate that. I will post my my links up in a little bit. Okay, thanks guys. Bye.